Someone once asked me, what do you think is the one advantage of your bald hairstyle? Without even thinking, I said, well, I don't have to spend my time grooming my hair. Then he asked, and what do you think is the one disadvantage? I instantly replied, you don't know till where to wash your face. Well, as a monk, I chose this hairstyle. But can you imagine a 20-year-old who is balding? How embarrassed he may feel when he still wants to have a fancy hairstyle and sport an attractive look, but he can't. Andre Agassi, the tennis legend, was balding at a very young age, like 20-ish. His brother Philly brought him a wig that would save the young man from feeling embarrassed. Andre got used to the wig and no one even knew he was bald. But after a lot of defeats in the game, bad press, negative media coverage, finally he made it to the finals of a Grand Slam where he would play Gomez, who was more or less on the verge of retiring. Andre was confident that he would beat Gomez and win the slam, and then, just the night before the finals, as he was taking a shower, disaster. His wig came off, disintegrating in his hands. He called for his brother Philly in a state of panic. Do something. Can't go on the court like this. He could have played like that as well, but after months of mockery and criticism, he'd become very self-conscious. Philly, his brother, somehow managed to fix the wig with bobby pins, but also advising Andre that he should not move around a lot on the court. On the day of the finals, as Andre was warming up for the game, he was praying, not so much to win the finals, but more for his wig to stay in place. On the screen of his mind, he imagined his wig slipping off and falling on the court as he played the game. He imagined the crowd and millions watching on TV saying, hey, did Andre Agassi's wig just fall off? And then the match started. And Andre's attention throughout the match was more on the wig, not on the game. And sure enough, he lost. On one hand, he was happy that the wig didn't fall off. But on the other hand, he was devastated that he lost in his very first finals. It's kind of like when your enemy falls from the 15th floor of your building, but falls on your newly purchased BMW. You don't know whether to laugh or to cry. When I read the story in Andre's autobiography, Open, which is so well written, I was thinking, isn't the story very true about our life as well, guys? All of us have our own wigs to save in life and our own matches to play. The wigs represent the small, the immediate, the maybe not so important. And then we have the big, the important, the crucial, that needs priority, the match. But we can get so consumed by the small that we may end up losing the big. A war is made of many battles. Sometimes we win those battles and sometimes we lose those battles, and that's fine, it's okay. What's important is not winning or losing the small battles, but winning the war. So what are you waiting for? Identify what's your wig, identify what's your match, and make sure your priorities are in place.